So welcome to this first lecture. In this lecture, we're going to focus on these two vowel sounds. A as in game and A as in and. So the first thing I'd like you to notice with these two sounds is the difference in length. A is the first sound. It's quite long. A. And the second sound, A, is very, very short. It comes out in a very short burst. A. So listen to the two words that I gave you first. A as in game and A as in and. So you can hear the difference in the length. This is because A is actually two vowels pushed together to make one sound. A becomes A. So it's a longer vowel sound than A. That's the first difference between these two sounds. The other thing I'd like you to notice is the mouth shape. A. The mouth is wide, but it's not so far open. A. Game. Game. A. However, the second vowel, the mouth is much further open. A. A. Can you see the mouth? It's much, much further open. A, as in and. And. So these are the two main differences between these two sounds. Now, let's head over to the target sound practice for the first sound. So the first sound, remember, is A, which is represented by E and I, as you can see on the left. These are the two symbols that represent this English sound, A. So I'd like you to look at this word list. Notice that I've highlighted in orange the part of the word where the sound appears. So notice that and repeat each word after me, focusing on the vowel sound we are targeting. So let's start. Repeat after me. Hate, mate, say, always, grey, ate, jail, great, cake. Very well done. So you can notice the sound now. It's a longer vowel sound. Also, notice the spelling that is used for this sound. The spelling is very often A, like for example, cake, C-A-K-E. This is the spelling that represents this sound. Another common spelling for A is A-Y. For example, day, D-A-Y, day. So D-A-Y, day, contains the target sound, A. So it's very simple. You need to start looking at the spelling as representing these sounds. Now let's go to the second target sound of this lecture. Remember, the second sound is much shorter and the mouth is more open. A, as in and. So let's look at the target sound practice words. Again, you can notice on the left, this is the symbol that represents the sound A. Don't worry too much about the symbols, but if you can remember them, it's very, very useful. So let's practice the target sound. Repeat each word after me again. Hat, mat, plan, bang, Athens, Saturday, Android, Africa, Apple. Okay, excellent. Now, did you notice the spelling of all these words? The spelling that this sound represents is simply A. Now, A is sometimes represented by the first sound, A, as well. For example, cake, C-A-K-E, is not pronounced cack, it's pronounced cake. This is the longer vowel, but sometimes the letter A represents the shorter sound, as in hat, H-A-T, hat. So this is the shorter vowel sound that we just practiced. Now, to make the two sounds even clearer for you, so you can practice more, we're going to look at some minimal pairs. Now, what are minimal pairs? They're simply words, usually very short words, which have exactly the same sounds except for one sound. The one sound difference is going to be the two target sounds. So look at this list that I've made for you. These are called minimal pairs. On the left, you can see the words that have the A sound, the longer vowel. And on the right, you can see the words that have the shorter sound, A. And the two words are exactly the same, except for this one sound difference. For example, ape, app. These two words are the same, except for the vowel sound. So what I'd like you to do is listen to me say each pair and repeat each pair after me, so you can clearly hear the difference between these two sounds. So let's get started. Ape, app. Hate, hat. Plane, plan. Main, man. Ate, at. Kate, cat. Okay, now I hope you can really see the difference and notice the difference between these two sounds, the longer one and the much shorter one. Finally, what I like to do is look at the target sounds in use. This means simply in a sentence. So you can use the sentence and practice the target sound within a sentence rather than just saying words. So look at these sentences. The first one targets the A sound. Can you see that? I've highlighted in orange each target sound. And sentence one targets the A sound. So I'd like you to repeat the sentence after me. It's such a gray day today. Sentence 2 targets the shorter vowel sound, A. So repeat the sentence after me. Anne is planning to move to Amsterdam. Okay. Sentence 3 targets both sounds. So look carefully and focus on the target sounds. Repeat after me. The cake tasted absolutely fantastic. And number 4 also targets both sounds. So notice the sounds and repeat after me. The man wearing the hat looks strange.